of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas.
My kitchen sink leaks like you're rich and a speaker secret about the world spins, yet nobody's pledged allegiance. And why? His beaming smile knew a private agony that burns, and when the children met divinity, I sat to watch them merge. Pandemony, I'm live. Y'all motherfuckers stand up, volunteer tantrums while your plans sunk vivid. Play a sympathy card, son of misery, classed in a basket cases in a classless matrix with elastic patience. Dragging a bag of lonely poem remnant, short of breath like you're short of fresh. You're a portable mess, carpetbagger, spearheading, tear peddling, pretentious art critics, orphans try to dismiss those pioneering their fortune. You're a spectacle, pushing for pedagogue, lacing up paper wings, walking on stilts, talking. You touch the hand of God, and I'm like, what are these evils that plague the hearts of men by sweet talking border patrol until they fold and let them in? Got your life in a basket before you can say instant classic. Like the king of the mountain requires a boost. I buried a hook in my belly just to volunteer at live bait clinics for the thrill of 9 great mimics with 18 bloody lips spitting. Beanstalk, chalking outlines before the figures fly. Walking uphill trying to get down. Prominent ghost town litigant battle pitch darkness with a light switch hits the artistry. Circuit board breaker. Service in the greater half of nature. See, money got wild shook while the exploitation incubated lovely. Warming piggy lead a colony to comfort. Numb enough to deny the sin pins and evil needles even punctured. Till he woke to find his tourniquet still function.
I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas.
Vertical and mostly stuck on plucking plumage out the poultry, soaking in bulk on a sofa with duct tape upholstery. Dirty doc stellar, space medics, stoned by the commoners for glowing. Pseudo floaters, bottom beat till bloated. Happy trail hitchhiker's guide to spanning oblivion, complete with a thankless 9 to 5 chapter. Sign your life after the fact. Wicked soldiers picket with buddy system logistic motors, like Noah's Ark ticket holders. Pivot, all in a day's breath. I guess. Sandman here to foreshadow a day when televisions run over baboon heart transplants. Sketching a glass partially empty to the hand cramps with an Iceman's dance and Donnie's dreamlands to stand with a band's lamp. But maybe I do. Yeah, maybe it's all over. Maybe I won the game before the machine ate my quarter. I mean, absorbing attention's a must. You don't wanna be overlooked. Yeah, but you don't wanna be looked over too much. One up for the dashed hopes of 50 fishermen who crash boats and the angels who never hit bad notes when harmonizing. I'm an armor-plated farmer. I'm an archer rising with a drawn bow for the karma, with a bullseye clings and argues. Dense spreads like new names at the writer's bench. Either you drink it or sink it, cause they ain't no sitting on the bench. You made me chuckle, child. This hell's kitchen now, miss. Recognize your life is merely bait for bigger fish.
I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. I don't shrug, I study the ramifications of my shovel, loving the consequence of uprooting the jungle. I'm hugging the cycle of Gemini, stupid contenders from viewing the puzzle. I don't budge the motives, encased inside the gauntlet's hunger quotas. Encased inside the gauntlet's hunger